guys, it's your girl Jasmine, also known as Chocolate Mini, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys today. This video is another life update video. I'm talking to you guys about being in an apartment. As y'all know, I came from being in an apartment, buying a house, being in a house for several years, now back into an apartment. So I've kind of been bouncing back and forth, moving around a lot. So just gonna give y'all an update on how that's been going, all that good stuff. Before we get into that, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. And yeah, so okay, back to being in an apartment. I'm gonna switch up my robes. I feel like I wear the same robes all the time, but anyway, back to being in an apartment. So I've been in an apartment now for 3 weeks, and honestly, it hasn't been that bad. I do have some complaints, but for the most part, overall, I'm actually enjoying being in an apartment way more than owning a home. So my house, before I sold it, was really, really big. It was about 3,500 square feet and sitting on about a half an acre. So all of that land was grassy. So I had to hire somebody to cut the grass, hire someone to do the landscaping, all that stuff. I had to pay a grass company to, you know, kind of take care of the grass and make sure the grass was all nice and pretty and fluffy. I don't have to do that in an apartment. Like, I just get to be here and not have to pay for anything other than my rent. So I'm just so happy that basically my cost of living has gone down. Like, I'm just so happy. I feel like I've saved way more money in these past 3 weeks just by having an apartment than being in my house. I also told you guys that my water bill was like stupidly high. I don't know what was going on with it. But I've been in an apartment. They prorated my water for the 3 weeks, and right now it's only at like $26. It's great. Like, I love it here. I absolutely love it here. My utility bills are cheaper. Everything's just cheaper. Now the rent is higher. I'm not gonna lie. I think the rent is like $2,600. Don't quote me on that. But the other thing that's really, really cool about being here is they have valet trash. And basically what that is, listen, this is the coolest thing. So, between Sunday and Thursday, you put your trash outside of your door and someone comes and gets it. Like, it's great. They come to your door and they get it. Like, it's amazing. I don't have to push the trash bin to the curb and pay choice waste to come and get it. Like, this is great. Okay, like, I love it here. Okay, now I do have some complaints. So I started with the good and now I'm gonna head to the complaints. So some of the things that have really been pissing me the fuck off. So I have people above me. Okay, so so it's like there's floor 0, the first floor, second, and third. Okay, so I'm on the first floor, but I still have to walk up a flight of steps. But either way, I'm on the first floor technically. The people above me, I don't know if they're body slamming each other. I don't know if they're UFC fighters. I don't know if they're wrestlers. I don't know if they're gym enthusiasts and they're working out upstairs. I don't know what they're doing, but it sounds like they're killing each other. And they're doing, like, they have a schedule, okay? I've learned their schedule. Around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they wake up. Okay, so it's dark outside when they get up. And all night long, into about 3 a.m., they're running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, jumping. Like, the first few nights, so see, I moved in on a Friday. So the leasing office was closed Saturday and Sunday. So that first weekend was hell, okay? Like, it was straight hell. Like, I was ready to go up there and fight them. Like, and I'm not a fighter, okay? Like, I'm probably the biggest pussy you'll ever meet. Like, I am not a fighter by any means. Don't touch me, I won't touch you. But it was that serious, okay? Like, I was ready to fuck them up. You're moving, you got all this, you're tired, it's hot outside, you lifted all these boxes up the stairs, you're irritated, you just spent a shit ton of money with movers, like, you're irritated and you're ready to go to sleep. That first night of moving, right? I couldn't sleep because they wouldn't stop. I went up there, knocked on the door, waited, I stepped back, because I think it's still COVID season or whatever. I stepped back. I gave him about, I want to say at least 10 feet between his door and where I was standing. And I could tell he was Spanish. I was like, hey, hi, I moved down below you. Can you guys please stop whatever it is that you're doing? Because it's really, really loud. And he said, okay, thank you. Okay, yes. I was like, all right, cool. We're here. He understands, he gets it, right? Not even 20 minutes later, they're back to the jumping and thumping. I was like, oh my God. So the next day, they started again. So I was like, let me put a note in Spanish on the door, because maybe he didn't speak English, right? It's possible he had no idea what I was saying. It's very possible. So I Googled Spanish translator, right? And wrote verbatim every single word in Spanish and knocked on the door. They did not answer. I heard them in there, but they didn't answer. I knocked again, didn't answer. So I stuck that note on the door in Spanish and was like, hey, can you please stop jumping and running because I'm trying to sleep. Mind you, it was 1 a.m. when I put that note on the door, okay? They didn't stop. So finally, long story short, on Monday, I called the leasing office and told them yo, either they leave or I leave. Somebody's leaving. So the lady was like, okay, well, we gotta give them notices and we gotta document it. So we're gonna go ahead and give them a noise complaint. They did that. It was quiet for about 3 days. Then they started the shit over again. I'm like, yo, at this point, they're being disrespectful. At this point, they have disrespected me. I was done. I called the leasing office again and complained again. So now we're on complaint 2. The lady said they need 3 complaints. Then they start proceedings to evicting. Now, I don't like to evict people. I understand we all need a place to stay. But at this point, it's yo, I've asked you multiple times in your language, you still don't give a fuck. So now I guess we're just gonna proceed to evictions because at this point I can't continue to do this, okay? They have toned it down a little bit, but even with last night, they were doing it again. I'm like, yo, they must be training for the Olympics or something up there because I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck are they doing? It really sounds like they're jumping rope up there, okay? So, anyway, that's complaint number 1. The people above me. And before I move forward, they blast their music and you can hear it through the halls. So I know for a fact, even though I live below them, I know their neighbors on their floor can hear them, okay? So it's not just me. It's not just me. Okay. Complaint number 2. Their package system. Okay. I've never heard of this, okay? Because I've come from apartments before, okay? So we're not even about to act like I'm brand new to apartment living. We ain't gonna go there, okay? In my previous apartments, when Amazon came, they put it at your door. And there were no problems. And if it was a TV or a computer or something like that, they would send it to the leasing office. And the leasing office consultant will hold your package until you can come and get it. Cool. This place that I'm in, so it's a building. So you need a code to get in the building. So okay. I understand you can't put it at the door. I get it. Because then they can't give everybody the code. Because then now it's not secure. So I understand. They have what's called a mail room. Okay? So you have your mailboxes with a key. And the mailbox matches your room number. Okay? Cool. They have a package room. So what happens is, let's say you ordered a package from Amazon delivery. They're gonna text you a code, not Amazon, but the leasing office. The system is gonna text you a code and say, hey, your package is available for pickup. So when you get to the mailroom, you type in the code, you open the door, and there are boxes everywhere, okay? Just every fucking where. Now, it's supposed to be in alphabetical order. What they've done is they made little cubbies for the last names A through C, O through P, P. I don't know my ABCs in order, but you get the point. Why are none of my packages in the S section? My last name starts with S, so I'm sitting here trying to figure out, why is my package in A? Like, why? And I should not have to be sitting here for a long time trying to find my package. Like, no. So the first time, I looked for about 2 minutes, okay? I was like, okay, you know what? We just off to a rocky start right now. It'll get better. So I finally found my package. Cool. The next time I had a package, went in there. I'm in the S. I don't see my package. So now I'm like in different cubbies trying to see where the freak is my package. So after about 3 minutes of looking, I was like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm not looking for shit. They're gonna find it since they put it up. See, Amazon and all the other people, they just go in the door and they just put it in the mailroom. It's up to the leasing people to sort it. So I said to myself, they gonna look for it since they wanna be all, you know, crazy and dysfunctional with this shit. They gonna find it. So I went up there, I said, hey, I can't find my package. You know what this nigga said? He was like, yeah, did it come from Amazon? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, they've been doing that. Like, it'll say it's been delivered, but it's not delivered. So you probably just gotta wait like 4 days and then it'll show up. Okay, bruh. I've had Amazon since the beginning of Amazon. Like, that doesn't happen. When it says delivered, that's because it's been fucking delivered. So you're going to go and find that package. I was like, yeah, so I need that package today. And since it said it was delivered today, we're gonna go find it today. And he was like, he didn't want to get up and look for it. He did not. He wasn't gonna do it. So he finally looked for it. Took him about 15 minutes. Okay, I left his ass in there. I'm outside at this point, sitting on the bench, waiting for him to find my package. It took his ass 15 minutes. Then he found it. So that let me know it won't where it was supposed to be. In the S section, it won't there. He obviously had to go through all the packages to find my package. So yeah, then I had another package delivered. The shit's not even there. The lady looked for it. She can't find it. So now I'm like, okay, well, one of y'all motherfuckers owe me $50 because it was delivered. So now I'm going back and forth with them. Their mail system is chaotic, okay? Just chaotic. But other than those two things, so other than the people upstairs and other than their ridiculous mail delivery system, I love it here. I even live like really close to a Publix grocery store. It's within walking distance. So I actually walk back and forth every other day to get some groceries. I only get enough groceries so that I can, you know, walk back and forth with it. But I feel like it's gotten me way more active than I was before, which is great because I am trying to lose this weight. And then the next thing is I hired a personal trainer who meets me at my complex gym, which is a really nice gym. Like, it's pretty fancy. Okay, this gym is pretty fancy. Like, it has 2 floors, lots of machines, lots of free weights. It's fancy. They got a tire and it's real fancy. Okay, so every morning I just walk down there, meet him there. We work out for an hour. I would come walk back and I take a shower and I start my day. Like, it's great. So like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like loving apartment living and 1 being I need to hurry up and buy another house, I'm probably at around an 8. So it's really cool. I do enjoy it. You know, the good outweighs the bad. I'm just gonna start having my stuff go to my mom's house at this point because I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with them. They got me fucked up. And then, you know, one last thing before I close this video out. Inflation is like really deep right now. So I'm just trying to figure out like, they really going off the honor system with those packages because I'm just like, I know there's some scammers in here somewhere. Like, ain't no way in hell ain't nobody taking people's packages. Like, I don't give a fuck what kind of honor system they on. Like, I'm sure there's motherfuckers in here taking packages. Like, just opening shit, being like, oh yeah, I need that. Or, oh yeah, I need that. So I'm just like, that whole system is just broken. I went in there and I seen a whole 80-inch TV and I was like, wow. Wow. I hope nobody steals that, but I'm just like, wow, they're bold. Okay. But let me stop. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. I'm so glad you guys have been tuning in and supporting me. And I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye.